ask about that. How often do boards meet?
Well, it kind of depends on what you want. Now, most early stage companies, I encourage to meet monthly, but under normal circumstances, not pandemic circumstances, under normal circumstances, they'd meet once a quarter in person and then twice a quarter online, a phone call in the old days, or Zoom. And just to keep everybody up to date. So the one big in-person meeting would be a lot more strategic discussion, a lot deeper. You'd have subjects beyond operations to talk about. The other two meetings each quarter would be maybe hour and a half phone calls where you're just sort of bringing them up to date. You're telling them what are the problems you have, what's the good news, what's the bad news, do they have any suggestions on how to fix this or that, whatever the problem of the day is. Another thing would be for example, compensation, retention, all those kinds of things. There's a lot of board members who can have broad experience in recruiting talent, retaining talent, compensating talent. Depending. Now, you're not trying to hire. You're trying not to hire hundreds of people a month, which would make it much more important to have an experienced HR person, but that doesn't mean that senior executives with experience aren't going to have a lot of experience in different compensation methodology, different approaches, ways to retain employees. Any successful senior executive that's had a lot of reports would have some degree of experience in that may be broader than what you guys have yourselves.